Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a just doing my makeup, but if you're kind of keen on this look that I'm wearing now, I'm so sorry to disappoint you, but this is not what I'm creating. The look that I attempted to create in this video was, look, I was using this. I was using the Ciate Jessica Rabbit collection. It was so bad that I decided to scrap it, wash it off, and do my makeup again because I've got other shit to film today and there was no way in hell that I was wearing whatever that was in another video. It wasn't even good enough to like fucking film an intro and an outro with. So if you are wondering what's on my eyes today, I'm wearing the Huda Beauty Amethyst Obsession palette. It's very good, especially in comparison to the Jessica Rabbit palette. I'm also wearing a glitter. This is from Lit Cosmetics. It's called Grape Goober. No, Goober Grape. Goober Grape. It's stunning. It's gorgeous. It's like, good God, it is so pretty. So I think what I'll do is I'll just jump straight into me trying to demo this makeup, and then I'll let you know my final thoughts. I think I'll just start with all of the mattes down here. Might put Honey Bunny in the crease and then like kind of blow it out a little bit. Then maybe Carrot Cake and Toon Kisses. Alright, so Honey Bunny is pretty much the color of my skin. I could probably use this to like set a primer or something like that. Go in with Carrot Cake. What the fuck? Are you serious? I'm gonna go in with Toon Kisses, which is the sort of grey lavender shade. It's a little bit better, but I wouldn't say it's good. Alright, let's see what these metallics are like. I kind of want to use a red, but I've been using so many reds lately, I feel like I shouldn't use red. I think I might go I'm Not Bad, Patty Cake, and Oh Roger. It seems to be alright picking it up on the brush. I've got a little bit of experience with Ciate, like shimmer and metallic formula. When I use it, I pop my brush in it like this and gently, no digging or anything weird, I actually go back and forth. So I don't use a patting motion, I use a back and forth motion and it picks up okay. But let's see how it lays down and if it has any grip. Okay, well, it's sticking, which is good. It's also sealing in the pan, which is bad. Oh God, are you serious? I just scraped off the hard pan. Is this like really happening? I full on like dug into that pan getting the hard pan off it, and it's just like, it's just sealing up again with my brush. And I feel like it's just going on like, let me show you what's happening with the texture of my fucking eyes. Can we see how my eyes look kind of chunky and not good? All right, let's move on to Oh Roger, which is this darker purple shade. That picks up pretty well. I think I'm gonna have some fallout with this, but we'll see how we go. Okay, that looks really great. I need to salvage this look because I do have other things to film today, so I can't really have this just be like a throwaway piece of crap. If I wasn't filming other videos, I would take Love Letter and I would put it along the lower lash line to see how it looks. And then I would put on the lipstick and the highlighter and I'd call it quits. I'd go wash this off because this is not good. But I need to salvage this. So I'm going to dig into the MAC Patrick Star Overpacked Eyeshadow, or eyeshadow quad. And I'm going to take this shade here, which is, I think it's Dance in the Dark. So with the shadows in the palette, I just feel like the mattes, I don't even know why these mattes are in here. They're basically useless. The shimmers, you can get them, or the metallics, you can get them on and you can get them looking, you know, quite vibrant, but they are kind of a pain in the ass to achieve that. If you can get enough on, they will grip, but it's picking them up with a brush that's hard to actually like get them on the eyelid. So I don't really dig it. I don't love it. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to bin this look. It's just, I don't think there's any saving this. Can you guys see how there's sort of like a line in here, sort of in my crease? It's where the metallic is meeting the matte. They're just not going to, they'll never blend together. They will never blend together. If you have that on the eye, the only way to fix that is to go in with product and do like a pat application to try and cover it up, like so. But then you're not gonna have a nice blend of eyeshadows. This palette is not good. So what I'm gonna do is accept that I've just wasted 20 minutes of my day. I do want to see what Love Letter looks like on the eye, so I'm gonna try and pick it up. Come on. Oh god, it's just so sad looking. There's only 2 shades in this palette that I haven't used, so I'm going to use them. I'm going to go Drawn This Way on the inner corner and Sunset Boulevard sort of on the lower part of the inner lower lash line. So let's do that. Drawn This Way is quite flaky. Let's see how she goes on. Oh yeah. That's kind of okay. It's flaky, but actually I take that back. It looks kind of chunky. Sunset Boulevard. I have been cleaning this brush between applications. Okay, I'm going to put on the highlighter and the lipstick, and then I'm done. I'm out of here. This is the Glow to Illuminating Powder Highlighter. Now I haven't set my base. The reason I didn't set my base was in case I had fallout and have to go back to clean it up. But I'm going to take that as an opportunity to see how this blends over an unset base for people who don't usually use a powder, and a set base for people who do set their foundation with a powder. So I'm just gonna get some powder on there. Make sure she's set. Look at how gorgeous that is. Okay, so it looks like it picks up well. Just get the excess off. Okay, oh, really? Is that a white cast? Yep. Okay, whatever, so let's take a little bit less and do this side. This is the side that I haven't set. It doesn't grab and it blends really nicely. Currently wearing the Hourglass Seamless Vanish liquid stuff. The foundation. This stuff. That's one. So it doesn't grip or like hold on tight. It actually has blended really nicely. But there's a white cast. Can we see as I turn my face? Like, I'm not getting any, this is not like a light reflect. This is the undertone of the highlighter. So when I turn this way and light reflects off it, you can see it's highlighting or it's glowing. And then when I turn this way, you can see sort of front on, I look a little bit dead in this area. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. All right, last thing, let me do the lipstick. This is probably going to be ironic. This is a Glitter Storm Metallic Glitter Lipstick in the shade Jessica Rabbit. This is the thing that I was probably least interested in, but it's probably going to turn out to be my favorite item. Sick. These lipsticks look so fucking cool. They're like covered in a micro glitter, almost like they're flocked, but it's glitter. I knew it. Fuck, it's pretty. Okay, so in person, this looks like a raspberry red. It's not like a, it's not fire truck engine, like it's not red. It looks more raspberry because it's got pink micro glitter in it. On camera, this is stunning. In person, it's pretty average. I wouldn't wear this out, and not because it's a metallic lip, and I don't typically like metallic lips. I just don't think it looks that great. The color's not anything special. On camera though, I love that color. I think it's so beautifully vibrant. Take away those disgusting eyes and it's a beautiful shade of red. All right, I'm gonna go wash this mess off, and I'll come back and do a completely different face of makeup that actually looks good and is easy to work with, and then I'll film a separate intro and outro. Okay, so I'm really unimpressed with this collection. I do want to preface this by saying I had a little bit of warning that this was going to be unimpressive, especially the eyeshadow palette. I didn't watch any reviews on it because I don't really watch makeup reviews on much these days, but in the Beauty News, or Not Beauty News Facebook group, and I think the Beauty News Facebook group as well, people had said that they'd purchased it. They were really disappointed with the palette. It didn't perform well. Now, when this collection came to Australia, I already had that knowledge of people, you know, saying that they weren't impressed. But I bought it anyway. I bought it for 2 reasons. One, collection. Mostly the packaging, because the packaging is amazing. And 2, because I wanted to know for myself how bad it was. And now I know. It is really bad. It's really, really bad. So let's just say the packaging with everything, packaging, beautiful packaging. I love the packaging. It is display worthy packaging. But then the important part is really the formula, because we don't really want to buy makeup just for the packaging, or just for collection sake, or just for display purposes. We want it to be functional and good quality as well. So that's the important part to me. Now, all of these mattes, not good. This one, couldn't even see it on my skin. Very close to my skin color. I probably will try and use it to just like set my eye primer, as I said in the demo. This peachy color, that should show up on the skin, and you could see that it was showing up on one eye a little bit, kinda. It was very patchy, and not really showing up on the other eye. So the fuck is that? This gorgeous color, which is Toon Kisses, it's a beautiful mauvey lavender shade. That did show up, but it was very light. I could use it as a transition shade, but let's be dead real. I'm not likely to open this palette up for one shade. The metallics are really difficult to pick up with a brush. I showed you guys how I choose to pick them up with that sort of back and forth rubbing motion. Patting a brush into these, you'll get nothing. You'll get absolutely nothing. Don't even bother. Now, I have had experience with Ciate eyeshadows that are like that in the past. The Chloe Morello, what was it called? I don't know. The Chloe Morello, the first palette. I actually really liked that palette. It worked well for me, but I did find that to get the metallics in that palette to work, I had to use a back and forth, I call it a scrubbing motion, but it's a very gentle movement. There's no digging involved. But that's the only way that I can get them to pick up on the brush, and that was the same with this palette. Now, when you get enough product on your brush, you can get them onto the eye. They will adhere. I'm not bad. This one really, sorry, I just burped, really isn't bad. That was fine. Patty Cake was a bit pathetic. Oh Roger, that went on okay, but it's a very dark color. Love Letter I used under my eye, like lower lash line. That was not good. And I will say that was also applied to a part of my skin that had concealer and foundation on it. It hadn't been set. It was still quite sticky, so should have had a reason to grab. And it was kind of similar with these two here. So Drawn That Way and Sunset Boulevard, they just didn't want to hold, didn't want to grab onto the skin. So I think the formula, in my opinion, just like, oh God, I'm so annoyed. Like, difficult to work with. You can get color payoff, but I personally don't want to sit here for like 20 minutes trying to fucking apply eyeshadow. I've got better shit to do with my time. So yeah, I just blah. You're a disappointment. I will also say there needs to be a darker matte in there. If you like these guys, they are transition shades at best. They are super light, and the pigmentation isn't intense enough to build them up so they have like boldness, even if they are still lighter colors. the only real dark shade in the palette is Oh Roger, and it is a metallic glittery, it's not even really metallic, it almost looks dull on the skin, but it's just a glittery dark purple. I don't know, it's like, gosh, you're such a disappointment. You bring shame upon the family. Now, the highlighter, so this is called Roger Darling. This is actually really pretty, but what surprised me about it is that it actually looks like it'd be a good color for my skin. It is sort of a pinky peachy champagne color with gold reflect, but there's a white cast to it. We don't like a white cast, or I don't anyway. If you are really fair, you actually might love this. It might work really well for you, but I had like the white strips when I was face on. When I turned, it looked pretty. I'm not wearing it now because I won't be able to wear it. It looks stupid and ashy on my skin. The formula is quite nice though. The lipstick, this one was, it's just called Jessica Rabbit. It's one of the Glitter Storm lipsticks. Look at that. Look at that. It's fucking beautiful. She looks beautiful. The visual of this lipstick and all of the Glitter Storm lipsticks from Ciate is stunning. Good job. Glorious. I really like the way this looks on camera. The red tones in it pick up really well. It looks pretty. I do enjoy it. I think the idea of this collaboration is a really cool one. I know they would have sold a fuckload of units because there's going to be a hell of a lot of Who Framed Roger Rabbit fans out there, Jessica Rabbit fans. Like, we exist, we're here. One of them is talking to you right now. But I think they've really dropped the ball with the contents of like the collaboration, like the actual makeup, the formula of the makeup. I'm so unimpressed. All right, I am not wasting any more time on this makeup, so I'm going to wrap this up. If you guys have tried any of the products from the Ciate Jessica Rabbit collection, let me know down in the comments what you thought of it. Now, if you love the eyeshadow palette, you can say that. I'm not going to judge you. Different strokes for different folks. I'm just giving you guys my opinion on it. And if you hated it, you can vent as well, because sometimes you just got to get that shit out of your soul so you can continue on with life. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one. And if you hear slapping sounds, it's my hot water bottle because it's cold.